Good afternoon. Today is October 26th. It was cold this morning. Temperatures are in the 40s and it warmed up a little bit, but it's supposed to get cool again tonight. It's supposed to even be colder tomorrow. I'm planning on going hunting in the morning if I don't kill one this afternoon. I killed a deer here last year, my first one ever with buckshot, 20 gauge. I filmed that hunt. It's on YouTube. But I moved down just a little bit closer down the hill because I got tired of climbing that tree. My stand slipped with me a couple times, so I put a fixed stand right here. And the stand that I had wasn't tall enough to put up there. I got a huge white oak right here behind me. I got hardwoods all behind me. I've got a cut over, I think it's a 2-year-old cut over in front of me. Deer travel through here all the time, and I'm kind of at the pinch point where they come down their trails here, and their trail's about 30 yards out in front of me. Lord willing, they'll make a trip through here and we'll put it on. Appreciate if y'all hang out with me, see if we can't make it happen. I've got my new crossbow with me today, the Excalibur Micro Mag 340. First time bringing it hunting, but nice if I could kill one. First time out with it. I was sitting here listening to stories on YouTube. That last one just went off and I heard something taking pretty heavy steps, and I looked and I could tell it was a deer. It came on up through here, and it took a while to get it. It acted like it was spooked, so it got out here about 30 yards. I took the shot. Looked like it was a good hit. I can see my arrow. Well, I leaned up to say something to the camera, and my rope cocker fell off and hit the bottom of the stand. And there was another deer just right here. And it took off. And it's been out here blowing at me. I guess it's gone now. It's been long enough. I'm going to get down, go check my arrow and see if it made a good hit. I think I did. That deer is right here. That deer is right here. The second deer. I think it's 2 or 3 deer. I'm gonna give it just a minute, then I'll go look, because I don't want to spook these deer. I want to come back here and get another one later. Today is October 27th. I just got back home from looking for that deer that I shot yesterday afternoon. Now, I shot it, and I got down and looked, and I noticed when I saw the arrow that it only had meat on it. I didn't see any blood. So I walked over to the last place that I actually saw the deer go into that brush and walked in and found good blood. But I also heard a deer get up and walk, and it sounded like it was having trouble breathing. So I thought, well, it's going to lay down and die. And I give it a little bit, and then I started tracking again, and tracked. And I'd left my good flashlight at home, and so I trailed it a long ways and finally decided just to come home, back out of there and let it maybe lay down and die and come back today. And a friend of mine met me over there, and we've been looking for the last several hours, and we come to the last spot of blood that we could find, and we made circle after circle after circle. No drops, no drips, nothing. I don't know what happened, if the deer just quit bleeding or whatever, but I did notice in that video, after I come home, I watched the video where I'd shot the deer, and I noticed that I had shot that deer too far forward. Maybe 3 inches, back from the way I was shooting the deer, I would have smoked that deer, but I think I just clipped a vital, possibly clipped a lung, and with those 2-inch broadheads that I'm shooting, and it is what it is. I hate it so bad. But you know, deer hunting, that happens, especially when you're using archery equipment. It just happens. It's a part of it. I'm sorry that it happened that way. Tried my best, thought I put a good shot on that deer, but it turns out that I didn't. Thank you for tuning us in. Thank you for all the likes and subscribes, the support. Thank you for the encouragement. I don't know when I'll get to go back hunting again, but next time I hope we have a success in the woods. So thank you again for tuning us in, watching us, being with us in the good times and the bad. Until next time, God bless you all.